up everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Tierney. If you're new here, hello and welcome. And today we are going to be doing another reading vlog and I'm really excited about this one. I'm very excited because, I don't know, I think doing these reading vlogs helps me actually read books, I feel like. And I don't know, I've been in like a little bit of a slump just because I've been super busy the past few weeks of August. So we have about, what's today? Today is the 20th and there's 31 days in August. So we are going to be reading books that were on my summer TBR and trying to get as many done as possible because I'm pretty sure I put 12 books on my summer TBR and I've only read 2 in the past 3 months that are off of that summer TBR. So we still have about 2 weeks left of summer. Not really, like technically no, but like September I wanted to start being like spooky season and reading like some of my fall books. So I have like 2 weeks to read as much of my summer TBR as I possibly can. So let's tell you what is on my summer TBR still. Pause 1 second. All right. Ready? We have Just for the Summer, Paradise Problem, One Italian Summer, Love and Gelato, The Hotel Nantucket, The Rule Book, The Wish, My Magnolia Summer, Happy Place or any Emily Henry book, and Love in Other Words. So that's a lot of books that I put on there. It was a very ambitious summer TBR, but we're gonna, for the next 2 weeks, see if I can finish this nice summer TBR, or at least get a dent in it, because I really wanted to read these books for the summer. So I already know what book I want to start with because I've been eyeing it for like the past like week that I just really want to pick it up and read it, and that is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. It's short, it's not crazy long. Her books are usually really easy to read. I've read the cheat sheet and I really enjoyed that. So we're gonna start with The Rule Book and see where this vlog takes us. I'm kind of like a mood reader, so we'll see which direction this summer TBR reading vlog is going to take us. So, all right, let's begin The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Update, let's take those off. Update. I'm about 50-ish pages into The Rule Book by Sarah Adams, and the FMC is just really annoying, and I just am not liking her at all, especially getting like Derek's point of view and seeing how the whole relationship, like how it affected him when they were together and when they broke up, and the fact that she just didn't seem to give a shit is really pissing me off. And the fact that like she's still acting that way, and like you see how hurt he is, and then she's just like, I don't care. Like, I don't know, she's just pissing me off so much, and I don't like her. And she's like, I don't know, she's just being really annoying to me. Sorry, but I do like Derek though. He's nice. I like him. But Nora is just really annoying me. So I really hope we find out like what her reasoning was behind breaking up with him like in the past, because I'm very intrigued to know why, and I wish they would just say it already because I'm getting annoyed. Anyway, we're gonna keep reading a little bit more, and that's my update right now, is that I'm just annoyed at Nora. So, and like I'm happy she followed her dreams and got her dream job and like whatever and all that stuff, but this is just, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Right now I'm just like, I was getting angry reading this last night, so we'll see what happens. And I'm sorry if you liked the way she is. I don't know, that's just how I feel right now. So I'll update you when I read more of this. Maybe something will happen where I don't not like her anymore. Maybe her explanation will be good too, so we'll see. Okay, that's my update for now. See you soon. Okay, I get it. I might have been harsh of not liking her, and like I get she is trying to like pursue her dreams, and that's what she wants. She wanted a man to like do that with her and whatnot, but I feel like I don't know, I just feel like she's like so cold toward Derek, and she should have just like communicated all that with him before they like broke up, because maybe he like just didn't, like I don't know, like I can't, like I get it, like I want to pursue my dreams, but and whatnot, and I have somebody who's like there for me and is like supporting me, so like maybe he just didn't realize because maybe she didn't say it. I don't know. So sorry if I was being harsh, but like, I don't know, I get it. She wants to pursue her dreams and do that, and she might have thought that he wasn't helping her in that situation and in like that aspect of her life. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. So hopefully that feeling changes. Okay, hearing about what she was going through leading up to the breakup. We finally got that. I get she was like hurt in that, and I think it was her past trauma, family trauma, that spiraled her into thinking this way, and she probably thought that she was like doing him a favor and everything. So I get it now. I get it. I'm not as mad at her anymore, but I was mad like the first 50 pages. But I get it. That's my update, because literally a few pages later, she kind of like doesn't fully explain everything, but like you kind of see what kind of happened that spiraled her into that thought process and then breaking up with him. So I apologize. Okay, I understand where she's coming from, so I'm not mad at her anymore. So we're good. I'll update you again soon. Alright, update. I'm on page 164-ish. And spoiler alert, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler alert, because I'm pretty sure it says it on the back that this happens. Yes, it does say it on the back, so it's not really a spoiler alert, but just in case you don't read backs of books. But they finally did the whole like accidentally getting married in Vegas thing, so now they're gonna be keeping this fake marriage, and I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. I'm glad she finally explained to him what happened back then and like why she did what she did, because I was getting annoyed because I wanted her to just explain it to him, and I feel like they just have a lot of miscommunication and are not really talking it through a lot, and that's just like frustrating me. So we'll see where this goes. Alright, we're gonna keep reading tonight and hopefully get a lot more through it, and I'll update you soon. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I don't really have many thoughts on this book so far. I'm interested to see where the fake marriage will go though. So we shall see, we shall see. He is like so madly in love with her. It's crazy. Like I said in my last reading vlog, that I love Guy's point of view because you see inside their head, and just the way he is hopelessly in love with her. Oh, I love that. I love that. But then that kind of makes me mad at Nora a little more. But like, it's like these moments are what I live for in books. So it's definitely getting better, this book and this story. But I just love it. He's so madly in love with her, and I just hope she notices soon, because I can't take it anymore. Like, he deserves all the love and happiness in the world. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll update you soon. The one bed trope. Oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for that. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope this like little honeymoon thing helps rekindle their spark. Okay, that's all. That's all. Okay, I am on page 218. And I'm finally liking this book a lot. Like, it's really good right now, and I'm so glad they're finally communicating with each other, even though their fake marriage brought them there. But very happy about that. I think I just don't like the miscommunication trope much, like at all, so that's why it's been bothering me. But now they're communicating and it's getting good, and they're finally like talking about their feelings, and I'm glad that they're getting through their past together. Okay, we're gonna keep going and see how much I can read today. Okay, hello everyone. I don't remember the last time I talked to you, but I finished The Rule Book by Sarah Adams just now, actually. And yeah, sorry I didn't take any like clips of me actually reading. It's been a long week. Even though this video is supposed to be done soon. But anyway, is it even a reading vlog video if it doesn't take me weeks to do it? No. Anyway, I finished The Rule Book by Sarah Adams, and even though it doesn't take place in the summer, well, kind of, because it's the off season of football, so that's like summer, right? I don't know. Oh, I get the cover because of the, okay. Duh. Okay, I remember. I understand now. Anyway, I wrote down thoughts. I did give it a 4.5 out of, not 4.5. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and let's just go through my thoughts. So it was really hard to get into, I feel like, in the beginning, because I don't know, it just something about their whole dynamic in the beginning, like, just I did not like it, and I think I just really hate the miscommunication trope. Like, that was so annoying and nerve-wracking and just so frustrating that like you're seeing inside both of their heads and you're like just freaking say something to each other. Like, oh my gosh, I was getting so annoyed. So that kind of like knocked it down for me because I just hated that so much. But then I started to really enjoy it once they finally accidentally got married and faked their marriage, like had a fake dating kind of trope, because then they actually started communicating with each other after that about all their feelings and their life and everything like that. So I'm glad that kind of like happens like halfway through the book. So like half of the book was like you know, but that the second half like definitely made up for it, and it was so good. And I'm really glad that it was in both Nora and Derek's point of view, because if it was just in Nora's point of view, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much until like the very end. But like, yeah, because it was rough in the beginning in her point of view. I also just realized I didn't say anything about this. So Nora is just became an agent, and Derek is an NFL player for the Sharks, where you kind of meet him in the first book, The Cheat Sheet, with Nathan, because he's on the Sharks, which you get to see them in here, which I just love so much. But then he loses his agent and she becomes his new agent, so that's how they get back into each other's lives. And then they get drunk and accidentally get married, and then they kind of like play it off and like try it and everything. And it's just, I really liked that aspect of it, like them finally communicating and trying and doing all of that stuff. And I also loved, like, I loved the ending where there was just so much support from like their friends, and finally feeling like they belonged in the world with that person, if that makes sense. Like, I just loved that ending. It was just so good. Like, finally feeling that peace out of your life, like feeling peace in life because of how you now view it. I loved that. And I also loved their whole friend group, because Derek is on the LA Sharks, and so like there's 5 of them. You meet them all in the first book, and just their dynamic and everything was just so wholesome, and like it gave so much found family, and I just loved every second of that. Like, seeing them like at the end burst through the door, and like they're just so supportive of each other, I absolutely loved that. So like that kind of all saved the book for me, and I did end up really enjoying it. So yeah. But if you don't like miscommunication, you might not enjoy it as much. So those are my thoughts on this book. It was really good. I'm glad I picked it up, because I feel like I would have waited a whole nother year if I didn't decide to make this video and pick it up. And it was an easy read. Sarah Adams, I feel like, is such an easy read for people. And I like that she put, because usually all of her books are like fade to black. She never really goes into detail about like scenes, but she did like put like a warning. It was like, if you don't want that, just skip this one chapter, because she did put one spicy scene in there, which I'm glad, because it kind of was like tastefully put in there. So anyway, we're gonna move straight along tonight and go into One Italian Summer by Rebecca Surley. I didn't know what this book was about until I realized it's about this woman, Kat Silver, and her mom just died. So I feel like this is going to give me a lot of feels. That's not a spoiler, it literally says it, the first sentence right here on the back. Did I read that before I picked this up? No. So I feel like this is going to be a really emotional book right now, because I love my mom, and just, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be an emotional book, even though it's 100 pages shorter than The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. But like, even just from the dedication for my mother, the queen of my heart, long may she reign, and then she put a Lorelai Gilmore quote in there, and I was just like Gilmore Girls is my mom and I's like favorite show, so like I know it's gonna get me. I feel like I have a feeling it will. So we're gonna start this tonight, and then I'll like update you either later or probably tomorrow, more likely, because it's getting late. I don't feel like having this out on me right now to film it, but I'm really excited, because I don't know why, like I feel like it's gonna hurt though, if that makes sense. So basically, Katie, not Kat, I want to say Kat, but it's Katie. Her mother dies literally right before they're supposed to go on this Italian vacation, and so I'm assuming she's gonna go on it and just kind of try and see, because it was all like she was gonna go with her mom to like see her, what she did before she met Katie's dad and like had her and everything. So yeah, we'll see what happens and see what this journey will take me. And it's shorter, it's only 250 pages, so I should get through this pretty quickly, and then I can move on to one more book hopefully by the end of this weekend, since it is the last weekend in August, and I wanted to try and read more summer books before September hit, because then it's like kind of, I know it's still warm, but it's like fallish time. September makes me feel like fall, so I want to get into my fall TBR. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna read this now, and I'll let you know my thoughts as I'm going. It's been a minute since I updated you with reading, but I did finish One Italian Summer by Rebecca Surley, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not sure if I want to keep it at 4 because I'm like, it wasn't like that great. Like, it wasn't like amazing, but I did get like, I was like, what's the word? Shocked at like the twist, I feel like. I mean, there wasn't really a twist, but like at the revelation of what was going on. So One Italian Summer is about Katie Silver, who her mom dies. You find that out right away, and she then decides to go to Italy because they had planned a mother-daughter Italy trip, and she decides to still go on it to try and see why her mother loved this place so much, and understand why she went there 30 years ago and why she always talked about it and why it was the best place she ever went and all that kind of stuff. And then she ends up seeing her mother, but as a 30-year-old, like 30 years ago. She somehow is seeing her, and you kind of go on this like journey with Katie to like rediscover her mother and like learn about her in a different way and from like a different time, which was really interesting and cool. And you don't really know what's happening or how she's seeing her mother. You find that out later, but it was good. I thought it was gonna be more like sad. Like, I thought I was gonna be really sad reading it because I love my mom and I don't know what I would do without her. So, but it wasn't. It was like there, you know. It's more fiction than romance. There's no romance in it, so it's definitely like a work of fiction, literary fiction, I should say. It was my first Rebecca Surley book, so it was good though for it, and it was pretty short. It was really quick. So yeah, and I did like underline and bracket a lot of things because there's a lot of like life advice, I feel like, throughout this book, that like one little liners that like could be really impactful, which is what I really liked. So I think I'm gonna leave it at a 4. We're gonna leave it at a 4. I did enjoy it. I loved the whole scenery. She was very good at describing like the town and the scenery. And then fun fact, I don't know if it's really spoiler, it says it at the end of the book, but she actually stayed at a place called the Hotel Poseidon and like based the book around that actual place that is in Italy, which was really cool that she actually got real inspiration from a trip she went to. So she wasn't like just talking about it, pretending like she's been there when she's actually been there, which is really, really cool. But yeah, finally finished. Took longer than I thought. Yeah, technically right now it is September. It is much later now, as you can tell, because I have a lamp on and it's dark out. Camera died in the middle of me talking and explaining what I was gonna do now, because I finished One Italian Summer and technically it is now September 6th, which to me is now like kind of fall-y, cozy vibes is starting to happen right now. But I want to read at least one more book for this vlog, so we're gonna pick one more that I feel like could be like a mix of like, could be read in fall, could be read in summer because of the type of author. I just realized the cover's not on the book, so we're not gonna hold up the book, we're just gonna hold up the cover. But because I just feel like he could be read in either the fall or not winter. Why do I keep wanting to say winter? The fall or the summer, and so that's why we're just gonna keep going with this reading vlog. It'll still knock off stuff off my TBR, which is really, really exciting. And I feel like I should be able to get pretty quickly through it because I read his books pretty fast. But anyway, with that being said, the next book, I'm literally just going to be holding up the dust jacket because the book is right here. And I don't feel like trying to put it back on right now. So anyway, we're going to be reading The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I also really wanted to read a book of his this month because he is going to be coming and I'll be meeting him in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be the biggest event I've run and I'm really excited for it. Like, oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, this was the one that I had. I had this one in Dreamland, but I felt like this one was the more summery vibes with the way the cover looks. But I did start it while my camera was charging, and I'm like 20 pages in, and I do feel like it's going to be a sad one, so we'll see. But I'm really excited to read this. I always love Nicholas Sparks' books, so I'm really, really excited. And it's told in different timelines, which I feel like I haven't read from him before. I don't think he's done like 2 dual timelines, so that'll be interesting because I do like that type of writing style. In all of like Carly Fortune does that really well, and I really like that kind of style where you kind of are learning what happened in the past that's now affecting the future, or like affecting, you know, does that make sense? Anyway, we're gonna continue reading this right now and see how much I can get through, and I'll update you throughout reading it, throw in some cute little clips of me reading as well. I'm gonna get better at doing the whole B-roll thing and like adding clips and videos and stuff besides me talking all the time. Anyway, okay, we're gonna read The Wish now. and I'll update you guys soon. Okay, I finally got on to like the next chapter. The first chapter was like 38 pages, and this next chapter is like 40. But it's hopping between timelines, which I think I explained is gonna happen, but the present timeline is in third person, and the past timeline is in first person, like because she's telling the story of it in the present, so I guess that's why it's in first person. But I kind of like that because I feel like it's gonna make this chapter and those chapters go by quicker, because I read first person a lot faster than third person. So, but they are longer chapters, which I kind of forgot he did longer chapters, but it's okay. We're going through it. But he does like break it up pretty easily with a bunch of like breaks in between the chapters, so it's easy to like, if you need to stop, you can stop, so you don't have to wait until the end of the chapter, if that makes sense. Okay, just had to update you with that because I was like, ooh, cool, first person. It's gonna transition both ways. So, holy crap, what is that? Didn't know. Sorry, that was unexpected. Hello everyone. It's been a few weeks, I want to say, since I last updated you in this reading vlog. I'm so sorry. This summer reading vlog is now going to be posted in the fall because I've been so busy, and it's been taking me a month to read The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. Not because it's bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm interested. I want to know what happens. There are a lot of questions I have about like certain aspects of this book, and like I'm intrigued to see where it goes. It's just I've been so busy, and the wedding is almost here, and so I've just been like super stressed and haven't really had time to read. Also, these chapters are super long, but I'm very close now to being done. I'm on page, 270. I think I have like 100 pages left. It's easy though to like stop in the middle of chapters with his books because of the little, like, there's so many breaks. So I'm like okay with stopping in the middle of chapters, especially when the chapter is like 60 pages long. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I'm really intrigued to know what happens to Maggie, why like Mark is there, and like if there's like a connection between the two of them. And then I'm excited to like hear more about her past story and like what else happened while she was in Ocracoke. I want to say that's how you say it. But I have some like ideas, but I don't know if they're gonna be right about like how everything is connected or like what's connected. They could be so outlandish, I don't know, but I'm really excited to read the rest of this. I'm so sorry it has been weeks since I literally talked to you. It won't feel like it once I edit all this, but yeah, so this summer reading vlog is going to be posted in the fall, but that's okay. I'm gonna still post it because it's all a learning experience, and I like making reading vlogs for you guys. And hopefully in like a week everything will be back to normal and I'll be able to actually do these quicker, which I'm really excited to do, and read more, because this should not have taken me a month to read. This usually would take me like a couple days, but stressy. Okay, I just really wanted to update you all because I haven't talked in a while, and I did already meet him. He came and did the signing for his new book, Counting Miracles, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. He's so nice. I was with him for like 2 or 3 hours, just like talking while he was signing books, and super nice, super smart. I'm reading this and there's like a lot of talk about like engineering and computer science and stuff like that in there, and he actually like loves reading those type of books like in his free time, like nonfiction science-y books, which I did not know. So he actually like he can talk about this stuff because he literally watches or reads them all the time, and he literally put on like this TED talk about it, stuff like that, and like wants to have like in-depth conversations with you and everything, which is like so cool. He was super nice. He was asking me all about myself, like, and wanted to like know about me, and I was like, okay, cool, thanks. But yeah, it was a good time, and it was a good event, and I'm very, very happy and excited that I got to meet him. And this is like one of my mom's favorite authors. Like, she only buys Nicholas Sparks books in like the first editions of books, and like being able to like say I put together this event was crazy. And like she came, we got our picture with him. I'll insert it here, but yeah, it was like so surreal, especially because like his books were some of the first books I read for fun because my mom owns them all. So like in high school they were like the only ones I would like pick up for fun, and so it was just like a full circle moment, and I thought it was really, really cool. So yeah, alright, I just had to say that and update you. I will update you. I don't know if I'll do any reading clips because our apartment is a mess with all the wedding stuff. But I'll definitely update you either soon or when I finish this. So we will talk again soon. Hi! It has been a while since I updated you with this reading vlog. But finally finished the third book of it, reading summer books before summer ends, even though it's October. I'm still gonna edit it and put it because I like making reading vlogs. But anyway, I finished The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I gave it a 4.75 out of 5 stars. This took me all month to read, and that was, that was only because I was super busy all month, not because I didn't enjoy it. Obviously, I gave it a 4.75 out of 5 stars. Wasn't what I was expecting. Like, I knew it was like kind of sad, but like, I don't know, all the things I had in my head about what I thought would happen did not happen, so clearly I cannot predict anything. But I really, really enjoyed this. Nicholas Sparks just hits like every single time. Like, it's crazy how much I enjoy his books, and he does it just like so well. I know some people will be like, oh, it's repetitive, but whatever. He's really good at it. And honestly, the books I've read by him, they haven't been too like repetitive in like the sense of like plot and story and everything. But I really, really enjoyed this. I loved seeing like Maggie's past and what happened to her and how she got to where she was today, and then the relationship between Maggie and Mark and how it like blossomed and everything, and all the ending of their oh my gosh, it was just great. It was a very, very sad ending. I did shed some tears. It's not a spoiler because it literally is like the first thing you learn, but she does have cancer. So you know it's like a means to an end, basically, but it still hits you when it happens. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will always recommend Nicholas Sparks books so much. I finally got to meet him because he came and did a signing at our store. He was just great. He was so nice. I talked to him for like 2 hours while he was signing, and he was just the nicest person. And he's very, very smart and knows a lot. So yeah, but I finally finished. Okay. Now, hopefully this will be up first before like any other video, we'll see. But this month has been insane. And finally, I'm getting married in like 3 days from when I'm filming this. And I'm so excited. And I can't wait to then. We'll be focusing more on this and doing more reading vlogs and more book videos and just having a fun old time with it. And thank you for being patient with me for uploading and everything. It's been a hectic, crazy last month before this wedding, and I can't believe it's finally here. I am so excited. Like, you have no idea. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to bring you all along and see everything about my life. It's gonna be great. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's reading vlog. If you did enjoy, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below and comment down below what your favorite book is. Yeah, I don't know. Or if you've read any of these books that I read in this reading vlog, let me know your thoughts. Or if you haven't heard of these books, I'm glad I brought them to your attention. But thank you guys so much for sticking around and for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll be definitely seeing you in my next video. Bye!